Memorial candles flicker at a corner along the Thika Garissa highway where family and friends have assembled to mourn the loss of a loved one. His name is Onesmus Ndongo Kimani, a 30-year-old man who on Saturday died in a fatal crash involving his car and a commuter bus under the Kenya Mpya Limited Group. The assembly of his loved ones here, a protest in itself against the said buses that, according to them, continue to cause havoc on the roads, undeterred. A protest they took to the Thika OCPD.
Sasa tunajiuliza hii Kenya Mpya ni nini? Paka itumalizie watu ndio tutakuja kunani?
If nobody is above the law, why are we all crying?
Before the end of the week, we were having an answer kwa hii kesi mara moja.
Similar protests against the up to 90 buses that ply the Thika superhighway have been made on social media platforms, with Kenyans putting up pictures of accidents caused by them and complaining about their alleged inadequacies and intolerance on the road. What prompted us to follow several buses to and from Thika, allowing us to notice such discrepancies as driving past the speed limit of 80 kilometers per hour, dropping passengers along the busy highway, and obstructing, especially along Luthuli Avenue and Mfangano Street in Nairobi's central business district, where they commute from. Their alleged notoriety noted even by the Nairobi Area Traffic Commandant Edward Mwamburi, who addressed concerns that the said buses are operating in a manner to imply that they are above the law.
Anybody who flouts any of the regulations that are in place definitely will be dealt according to the law.
Such assurances doing little to the late Onesmus Ndongo, who at only 30 years had already constructed a home for his young family and was only waiting to move in. But worse for his wife Helen Wambui and their 2-year-old daughter Pasaris Njeri, who now know not how to go on without their husband and father.
Mipango yetu ilikuwa mingi kuhusu mpaka huyu mtoto. Sababu kitu ya kwanza Onesmus angefikiria ama keti chini na ifikirie kuhusu ni mtoto wake, sababu alikuwa anampenda sana.
NTSA is aware of the various crashes that have been reported involving Kenya Mpya, and following these incidences and various complaints from the public, NTSA summoned the SACCO officials last week, says a statement by the National Transport and Safety Authority when we inquired, adding that the PSV SACCO has been given a 4 weeks notice to implement the discussed concerns, failure to which stern action will be taken against it. Barely 24 hours after the meeting between the National Transport and Safety Authority officials and those of the Kenya Mpya buses, and Onesmus was killed in yet another fatal accident involving one of these buses, leaving the pedestrians, the passengers and the motorists who are plying the Nairobi-Thika route asking, what is the fate of these so-called buses on beast mode? Evelyn Wambui, Citizen TV, Nairobi.